Hi guys, welcome. My name is Eliana Lemons, and I am going to be your 2020 Summer Math Bootcamp Instructional Specialist this summer. Myself and my colleague Eric Peterson will also be the other instructor and moderator in our boot camps. I want to show you guys how to log in into our Blackboard Collaborate Ultra, which is the modality that we will be using this summer for our summer boot camps. The first thing you need to do is make sure that you have checked your student email because you need those credentials in order to log into your Blackboard. So the first thing is go into your zentralaz.edu, our webpage. If you scroll all the way to the bottom underneath helpful links, you have your option for student email and Blackboard. So if you haven't changed your credentials, your Blackboard is going to be, your username will be your student email. Mine's a little bit different. However, yours will be your first name underscore last name, unless you have a number next to your last name, stu.centralaz.edu. And then your password should be your 8-digit birthday, again, if you not have changed those credentials. Once you're logged in to your Blackboard shell, you want to find our class. On our left-hand panel, as you can tell right here, you want to click on Courses. Now, our Blackboard shell should appear. If you don't see it here on Current Courses, you have the option to change it with the drop-down button and find the 2020 Summer. Now, right now, our course is unavailable, but it should be available within the week prior to our bootcamp starting, so bear with us. Once you find the Math 001 BC course that you have enrolled in, you will click on it and it will take you to our course. We're still in the process of working on this, so you will see more updates the closer it gets to the bootcamps. On the left-hand panel, you will find the option, the tab called Collaborate Ultra Room. This is going to be where we're going to meet daily for our 9 to 3 p.m. sessions for our boot camps. It is a virtual classroom. Once you click on our Collaborate Ultra Room, you will be led here, a little door right there. So go ahead and click on that so that you can join the course room. One of the first things you want to do as you're joining our course room is to understand the interaction bar. Now, the interaction bar is at the very bottom of the panel. Right here. Now, within each of these bars, there's certain tools available. The first one is my status and setting, your share audio, share video, and raise hand. The share audio is how you're going to share so that we can hear you. You should still be able to hear us, but we want to be able to hear you as well. So that is how you will share your audio, and it will turn green. Now, we do want to see your face, so we'll probably, the beginning of a class, we will ask you to share your video, and you can set up your camera. If you don't feel comfortable, not a problem. We do encourage you guys, if you have a set of headsets, to utilize them for the audio. It actually helps us to be able to hear you clear, and there's not so much echo going on. But if you don't have a headset, that's okay, not a problem. And the tool of raising your hand, that little icon down here on our interaction bar, is a way to let us know that you have a question or we need to address something. It's just the same way as in a regular classroom that you raise your hand so that we can call on you. We're able to utilize that. Now, once you're here, we can see that you have raised your hand, and it's a great way for you guys to practice. So I strongly suggest that if you can log in So do you feel a little bit more comfortable before the boot camp starts that you do? And also you always want to at least log in 10 minutes before the start of a class to ensure that your audio is ready to go, and so is your video if you wish to do that. The other options are up on the top left-hand corner, we have our session menu. This is where we will be recording our sessions. So just be aware of that. And then how you can use your phone for audio. And I will talk about that here shortly. The other thing that you want to understand in our session here is our collaborative panel. So this little purple panel on the bottom right-hand corner is our collaborative panel. And there's a couple more options available for us that we will take a look at. The main one is our chat box. Again, if you, for some reason, can't get audio working, you can use the chat box. It goes to everyone, but you also have the option to privately message just the moderators, or if you go into our attendees button, since I'm the only one here, you can't see anything else, but once we have more students on here, if there's a classmate that you want to send a private message to, you will be able to do that. Obviously, it's not an option at the moment since I am a moderator and there's nobody else logged in, but this is where you would find it in the attendee controls, which are the 3 little dots right next to their name. Just keep in mind, since we will be recording our sessions, all chat sessions will be recorded, not your private ones in the recording. However, as moderators, we are able to see them. So make sure that you are aware of them and are respectful in this environment. The little gear picture is your settings. This is a great tool to understand because this is how you can upload a picture if you would like to for your avatar, but also set up your camera and microphone. This is why we encourage you guys to at least try to log in 10 minutes before the class starts so that you have that situated. For some reason, if you're not able to do the setup for your audio, you have this awesome tool in Ultra called Use Your Phone for Audio. If you click on that, it will give you your own phone number to use your phone to dial in. And once you are prompted, you will input the PIN. Every single student on their own collaborative session will have their own dial-in number. And this is also where you can set up your different settings for notifications. The other option is to go into your session menu and dial in as well. So there's different options for you guys. In your back to the interaction bar on your status and settings, this is where you can click away. If you need to step away from the computer, it allows us to know that you are away at the moment, so you're unavailable. And also to give us some feedback, agree and disagree. Sometimes we might ask a question that does not need a verbal response. You can definitely utilize these. The other tool I want to discuss is our share content. Right down here in the collaborative panel, we have options to share different content here. Now it's going to be shared right here. And this place right here is called our media space. We have the ability to share a whiteboard. Now the great thing is that all of you guys will have access to look at this as you wish and be able to interact with it as you see fit. As you can tell, it's literally what it sounds like, an interactive whiteboard. The other option is to share files. We're able to upload different files that you can see to share. I'm going to share a document right now. Now, this tool right here is really important. This is called your view controls. If you click on it, you're able to zoom in or zoom out anything that is shared on the media space at all, anything at all that you wish to zoom in or zoom out. The great thing about this tool also is that it does not interfere with everybody else's view, because every single individual in the Collaborate Ultra session will have their own view controls. And if you notice, you're also able to interact with this as well. Here's how you would stop sharing The other option in our primary content share is that we're able to share an entire screen. Now, one of the things I want to point out here is that if you notice, our entire screen is in blue so that we can share this. However, our share is gray. We're not able to input it. That's because you actually have to click on the picture of your entire screen before you can share. Now, if there's something that you would like to share for us to see and it has audio, you do need to select the share audio option in order for us to hear. Now, it doesn't mean that that's how you share for us to hear you. It's just, for example, if you're trying to share a video or something like that where we need to hear. When you click on share, something a little bit weird happens. Don't freak out. It goes into a tunnel looking loop, an infinite loop, which is normal. That's actually your way of knowing that you are actually sharing your screen. And then whatever screen you pull up would be able to see. So everybody else would be able to see that I'm sharing this. You can stop sharing at any time. Down here, we can click stop sharing and we'll go back to our normal media space. Again, we look forward to having you guys in our summer boot camps, and hopefully this video has helped you understand a little bit about how we're going to be using our Collaborate Ultra to have a great summer boot camp and making sure that you guys are successful moving forward to your math classes.